Good everyone, Len the Crafty Cranker here, and this is Monday, October the 28th. And today I'm just going to kind of demonstrate a little bit on how I made my fingerless mitts. Now, I've seen a lot of people, they like to use crochet their thumbs in. But me, all I'm going to do is just use my needle and my yarn. That's all I'm going to use. And this one I did on my Central 48. Like you say, how is that possible? Well, just watch and see. And so I took it off my machine, my 48 Central. And so I got it off. So I just I went 50 rounds. Now for me, this is the one that I made on the 48, and I finished this one off already. So here, I'll just show you here. There. So, and I did that on the 48, and I didn't need no extra yarn or anything. So all I did was just use the yarn that I had. So that's the one I did there. And I did this on my chocolate Simply Soft Karen Yarn Inspirations, and it's a 4 medium weight, and it's chocolate with this yarn here. There, I try and get it so you can kind of see there, and it's the chocolate, the yarn there. So, and it's the 6 ounce, 170.1 grams. It's 100% acrylic, and it's machine washable. And yeah, and this yarn is absolutely fantastic when it comes to on the machines. It just cranks on just like butter. And it's good yarn to use if you have these machines. To me, I found this to be the best yarn going for these machines. There. So anyways, I've like I said, I have it off the machine. I've stretched my yarn out. So like I said, all you need is just your thread. And when you're taking it off your machine, don't cut your yarn, because there's a lot of sewing or knitting involved with this. So I got my my needle here, just gonna put it through there. So if you're gonna see what I'm gonna do here, I'm gonna use what they call maybe a mattress stitch, or anyways, I'm going to sew the yarn. I'm going to sew the ends, both ends, that I, instead of pulling it, I'm going to just start sewing. So, I mean, I'm just going to sew the top all the way right across, like that, all the way, right to the end, on both ends. Just sew it right to the end. And yeah, I'm just going to kind of secure where there, and just going to kind of go across like that, and maybe make a knot when you're starting out. There. So now I'm going to line up my yarn. And I'm just going to go grab a couple of threads from each side, like that. And I'm just going to go from side to side and catch the top of your yarn. And just pull it. There. And I'm just going from side to side, just catching a couple of threads at a time along the top. Like that. And most of you likely know how to do a mattress stitch or the Kitchener stitch. And that's mainly all I'm doing is just catching the top of your yarn. And try and make sure that you got it even on both sides. There. There. And then just going to go back and forth from side to side. There we go. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put you on a quick pause, and when I'm done this end, I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Anyways, I finished my one end, and I just did like a mattress stitch, and I just made sure I caught both ends. I just went along the top, all the way down, till I finished off there. You can either do your Kitchener or your mattress stitch. It's your preference. You just want to close up the ends. And I'm going to do the same to this end. I'm just going to close it up and do the same. Make sure that you got your yarn all lined up, so that way you're catching the top of your stitches. And I'm going to do the same here. I'm going to go all the way like that and close up the ends like that. There, I got them closed up. And the same thing on this end. So I'll put you on pause again when I'm done this end. I'll be right back. There we go. I'm done sewing in my ends. So when you're doing it, I always try and make sure that you catch the top of your stitches all the way across on both ends. So now I got both ends closed off. So next, now this is I'm just going to stretch it out a little bit more. And next, I'm going to stitch where I want up to where I want to put my thumb in. Now you don't need waste yarn for this, or you don't need a crochet hook or anything else. Just your needle and your thread. So there. So that's what it's going to look like when I'm done. So my next move is now I'm going to fold it like that there. Just fold it in half like that. And you're going to line up your top stitches. Now I'm going to work on my arm up to where I want to put my thumb. Now let me go about 3/4 of the way till you up your arm to right to there. And I usually just go about, like I said, about maybe 3/4 of the way there. And when I'm doing my thumb, I go down maybe about 12 to 14 stitches down and leave an opening for your thumb right there. And that's why you don't need the waste yarn. So I'm going to work on that. I already got my needle and thread ready. So I'm just gonna secure where the wrist is. There, I'm just gonna pull through a couple times. I'm gonna go back through again. Right there, along the there, and you're just gonna kind of leave that open like that there for your arm to go through. So I'm just going to tie a couple of knots at the beginning of my stitches here, and just secure the top part of where your arm's going to go through. I'm going to go do one more, and secure the top part of your arm there, where you're going to put your arm through. There, do another knot. There. Now I'm going to start sewing where your stitches start at the top, and line them up. And what I'm just going to do, I'm just going to grab a couple of stitches at the top, pull it through, go to the other side, grab a couple of stitches along the top. There, it's like a mattress stitch, I guess they call it, or Kitchener stitch, whatever your preference is, because you're going to close it off all the way up, all the way along the top, all the way across here until you want to stop. And then you're going to do the same on this end here. You're going to sew down to where you're about maybe 12 stitches. And I'll put you on a quick pause, and I'm going to finish off the yarn part, and I'll be right back. And I'm back. Anyways, I've pretty well got to the point where you can check it out, see if it's up far enough on your arm. Depends on your preference. So what I've done is I've closed it up about maybe half to 3/4 to there, and now I'm gonna secure that with my yarn here. I'm just gonna kind of tie a knot in it, secure it right there. I'm just gonna go through my yarn. And I go back one more time, then I'm going to tie a couple of knots right there. There we go. And now I'm going to put a couple of knots in there. Pull my yarn through. Oh. There we go. I'm going to do one more. Just going through the top of my yarn and tying a couple of knots to secure that part. There we go. There. So anyways, that's what I've done right there. I hope you can see that in the light. Trying to get the light. So I've secured that part where my arm goes up there to there. So now I'm going to start at the other end with my yarn. And I imagine a lot of people now have the idea what I'm doing. So now I'm going to start at this end where where that open part is there. I'm just going to fold it there. And I'm going to do the same here, and I'm going to come down maybe about 12 stitches. I mean, it just depends how big you want your thumb to come out. And I'll be back in a minute, a quick pause, and I'll show you the rest of it when I'm finished. There, I'm back. Anyways, I just want to thank everybody for watching, and if you like this video, hit the like button. If you want to subscribe to my channel, please do. And I want to thank everybody else that's been watching all my videos. I appreciate it. So what I've done here is I've secured where my hand's going to come through. So now I'm just going to stitch along the top here. I'm just going to catch a couple of threads at a time on each end, on each side. There, I'm just going to go right down to where I want my thumb to come out. And I'm just going to go, like I said before, whatever stitch you want to use, the Kitchener or the mattress stitch, it's up to you. It's your preference how you want to sew. I'm just using, I guess, the mattress stitch, just grabbing a couple right along the top of my stitches, the top of my stitches, just catching 2 from each side there. Yeah, I've had fun doing this. It's pretty cool. Selling a bunch of stuff already. Sold some hats and some cowls that I'd made. A couple of scarves, a couple of pumpkins. Yeah, I just got some orders for some cowls. there to make. They seem to like the cowls there that I showed some people. They were interested in some, so I got some orders for those. Yeah, just gotta get this threaded here. Yeah, so I mean, like I said, this was done on my 48 central machine. Went 50 rounds. Now this is for my arm. Like, I mean, it's only gonna come up to there, up past my wrist a little bit, maybe a little bit higher, right there. That's about the length I'm gonna have for me. If you want to make them longer, go ahead. But yeah, this was 50 rounds, and these fit me. These fit me comfortable. I like the length of it. I like the way it was. Where my thumb is and where my fingers are. My fingers, you can see they cover over half of my fingers there. They come almost there, and where the thumb is there. That's the way I like it. If you want them up higher, you just go longer on your machine. Just do maybe 60 or 70, depends how high you want it to come up to your arm. It's your preference, but these are just for me. And that's the same as this one here. It should be the same when I'm done, because I did 50 rows, 50 rounds on my machine with this one. And I love this yarn. This Karen Simply Soft yarn, 4 medium weight. Yeah, it's a simplicity yarn. And I got this off of Amazon. I can buy 3 of them for $16. I mean, you can't beat that. I mean, that's just maybe that's with tax. So you're paying maybe just $5 a piece for a whole thing of yarn. It's got well, there's no dye lot in this either. It's a 4 medium, and there's it's 100% acrylic, and there's 315 yards, or 288 meters, and it's the Yarn Inspirations Karen. I think I might have showed it earlier in the tape, but anyways, there. That's it there, and I got this off Amazon, which to me is an absolute good price for three. You get 3 balls of yarn for that price in the package. And I bought some more yarn there today for Christmas. Yeah, I'm gonna make a Santa Claus there with the yarn that's coming. There's a tutorial, and these here were done. These aren't. This is not my design, so I want to make that perfectly clear. I seen this on another YouTuber that I like to watch. There, I'm not absolutely sure who it was, but I'm thinking it was Jojo Juju. There, I think it was her. She does a lot of this with the machines, and she does a lot of amigurumi projects as well. And I saw a bear, and I think I'm going to do a bear that she did, that I'm gonna make, and a Santa Claus, which is fairly simple. So there we go. I'm finished. So I'm just going to secure this here. I'm just going to tie a knot in that. There, I'm just going to go through here. I'm just going through the center of your top of your yarn. There, and I'm going to just tie a knot here. Tie a couple. There, I'm going to tie one more. Just going through the top of your stitches there. There, one more knot. There. So now I'm just going to hide the yarn and cut it off. So There. And there's my mitt finished. So anyways, I want to thank everybody for watching. I appreciate it. So hit the like button if you like it. I'm just hiding my yarn here. I'm just going to go through here, just making sure it's going to go through the middle of the yarn and not through where I'm going to put my hand. There. Check and make sure it's not coming through, the needle's not coming through. There we go. Gonna hide that. There, just cut that off. And voila, a fingerless mitt on my Addy 48 with 50 rounds with no waste yarn. There. Get my other one on here. And these will be great for anybody that wants fingerless mitts on your machines. Yeah, 50 rounds on my Central 48. My fingerless mitts. There we go. Perfect. And again, thanks for watching, everybody, and take care.